Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a little let's play here with Dragon Age. We're doing this on Nightmare, and I've never beaten this game on Nightmare, um, especially on the console version. So you're going to go with me on this little journey. I'm going to be putting this on War God YouTube, and you know most people here know Jeremy. Basically, me and Jeremy had worked something out, and the way I worked it out didn't foresee. So Jeremy can still post on this channel. He's more than welcome to post for you guys. But I'm going to take it back over as my Let's Play channel, and I'm going to put my Let's Plays up here instead of my main channel, since it kind of dilutes my main channel. And people here are the people that want to see Let's Plays. And a lot of people have asked me for doing a Let's Play on Dragon Age, and I didn't want to put it on my main channel. Mainly because my main channel is kind of Call of Duty based. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is do it here. And I'm starting a warrior. His whole sole
every
job...
other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed. One can't.
I'm going to start a dwarf warrior who's mainly going to take over the tank role. What this means is Alistair's not going to be that much use to me. And you guys, I'm going to kind of play this a little slower than I normally would. And, you know, just enjoy the game, because I don't really care how many parts it takes to go up. And, I don't know. Maybe you guys can give me tips. Keep in mind when I'm doing these, I do these in like parts of 5 or 6. And I'll be uploading them in probably half-hour intervals. So,
able to do that.
I don't know. Let's see.
My Lord Balin? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, looks like Balin's got a mistress. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna be having fun with the game and playing it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well, because you're probably gonna see me die a lot. All right.
You should.
I'm skipping over the scenes because I don't want to take away from the overall storyline for people that maybe want to buy the game.
Might I bother you?
More than a standard mission.
Many thanks for your... I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause. Well, you do cut to the point, don't you? You'll be quite a shock if you ever join the Assembly. We are so fond of our doublespeak. I have no desire to obligate you or force your hand. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the stat. Since I seek only to remedy an please, agree to speak. Wait, you...
Alright. There's supposed to be another thing here.
You're a fool.
Seems like she doesn't like me. Noble.
May the Paragons watch over your command.
Servant, royal guard. You know, it's kind of unique. I never looked at the dwarf race as like a race of people that would welcome. Oh, this is the royal kitchen. I never looked at the dwarf people as a race of people that would welcome females in like battle. Like in the Dragon Age world of Ferelden, males and females are 100% equal. But it just doesn't seem like that would be something that would happen.
I am at your service.
Let's see here.
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, I Dukin. You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. Just so. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two. You're welcome.
Don't you like it when there's little fucking quests in the fucking origin story?
My king, please. Well, yes, my king.
Alright.
Are you ready to be presented to the head? So, Lord.
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace?
Lords, what does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls?
Are you satisfied, Lord Dace? Do you feel you have learned something about the prospect?
Yes, my king.
Oh, he's got that.
And if
He's got
there
that
are no
dead
other
stare.
challenge-
That motherfucker gonna
I
jump
give
me.
you tomorrow. Not now. He may be.
All right, let's skip all this shit. Okay. What kind of Grey Warden is that? He's got one sword on. All right. Basically, we got to go find our brother Trian at this point.
Serve the idea.
Let's see.
Your father has allowed the merchants
Sure,
to
we
show
can
their
work this
wares
out
in the
reasonably.
Diamond Quarter during these
Let's see.
celebrations.
For such a small bolt of
my-
cloth, that's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
My first couple picks for skills, since I'm building this guy more as a defensive guy.
The king decided.
Well, we...
All right, come on. Is I went perfect striking first. Not that I'm going to use perfect striking. Perfect striking is really good on dual wield warriors and two-handed warriors. It basically gives you, I think, like 5 chance to crit, a little bit more damage. It slows your attack rate down by 10%.
Have you? Oh,
Prince Trian a
shouldn't you?
All day. And big brother.
You know, Balin's got a really fat face.
The hour.
He ain't gangsta like my guy with the big biker beard. You know, I've never actually played a dwarf in like D&D, but I think if I ever get into another D&D session, I'm gonna play it like a dwarf two-hander, because I think that would be cool. But the thing with dwarfs is they have to have a good reason to be on the surface. All right. So basically, what's happened so far in the storyline, without following it to a T, is first off, you have been promoted to commander of the dwarven armies by your father, which is the king of Orzammar. You're the second in line to the throne. Your brother Trian is first in line to the throne, but Trian is really unpopular. I'll go ahead and save this. Your brother Trian is really unpopular, and your brother Balin tells you at the proving grounds that he threatens to have you killed during this proving, where you go get the Aducan family shield out of the crags, whatever they're called, the deep road cities. They're like these things are like little outposts in the deep roads that basically they lost to the Darkspawn, and they pushed right on back to Orzammar. Alright. So we find our first Darkspawn here. And we get some ice arrows. I look at ice arrows like straight up money. That's all I look at them as. Okay. We do have some stuff here. Alright, you see stuff like this right here, the Blight Bone. This is from doing some of the side quests on the game. Like, we got these equipped. Investment shares. And I will be using these items since I have earned them. I still haven't done Liana's song yet. But if you don't have these items when you start your campaign, that's the reason why. Like the items I'm using now, like the House of Dice and things like that. The amulet is really, really good. You get that for beating the Golems of Angarok, which nobody has still done my challenge for the Golems of Angarok, and I find that kind of surprising that nobody's actually went out of their way and did the challenge yet. Which, well, I said I kind of find it kind of surprising, but I don't think the challenge can be done. I had somebody say they did it, but I hadn't seen no video proof.
Alright,
let's get these deep stalkers out of the way. Slap you down. I kind of wish Shield Bash did the damage of a normal attack. It made me feel better about using it. But I know that the fact that as soon as I knock the enemy down, they'll they're going to take a lot of damage from other sources. So that's where the key people like Argus come into play. And I haven't decided yet what kind of party I want to run. I don't know if I want to use Liliana. I'm probably going to use Zevran. So I've never really used him before. Usually Alistair takes the place of the sword shield tank. But like on this time, I decided to make a dwarfy dwarf. And Alistair won't be anywhere near as useful to me because 2 sword shields is generally not the greatest of ideas. Because what you want is you want a tank and you want an off tank, where Zevron's going to be the off tank. Because I'm going to build him. I'm not going to build him up so much as a backstabber, as a dual wield rogue. And then that leaves me the ideas of mages. Like, do I want to use haste or not use haste? Haste is cool and all, but that means I'd have to get wind early, and that means I'd have to do the mage tower early, and I don't like the mage tower. Oh man, I just got a trap. Alright, here's a little tip and trick, like for you playing on console. Alright, yes, you don't have the tactical view on the console. Sorry about that. But what you can do is like, alright, say we got Grom here. He's doing a shield bash, and this guy's doing a shield bash. I don't want him to shield bash because Grom's doing it. I want him to attack that genlock. You can look at the genlock, press the L3 button or the left stick. Alright, and you see how it locks on? But you can actually go press down on your D-pad and you can switch through the enemies.
I'm on.
So boom, there he goes. See? Now he's fighting another guy. And he leaves Grom to fight this guy. So now watch, I can come back over here and pull him back off. And this is kind of like my command. Boom. They take the shield guy down. There we go. What you want to do, like right now I got 3 sword shield guys. You want to kind of just stagger them and try to keep the enemies down. That's the goal of doing that. Grom is our heavy hitter at this point, and he's played him as the off tank because he has a sword that has +2 to Darkspawn. And there we go. And there's our first real battle done. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn autosave back on because I don't really save that much, and it might save me on my nightmare difficulty, at least some headaches. The reason I turned autosave off is mainly because it really slows the game down in certain aspects. Alright, so now we pick our scout up. I'm going to set some tactics for our scout here. Alright, these tactics I'm about to set on my scout is generally the only tactic I usually put on it. You want to go enemy, attacking party member, main character. and choose attack. Let's have him do that. And let's have him ranged. When you set his behavior to ranged, what that's going to do is it's going to make him basically try to stay out of the fray. If you set them to default, they seem to attack, and they try to just, you know, blow for blow, blow for blow. Aggressive is hard to control them right out the gate, since there is no like hold party button like on the PC.
Over there.
So here comes our next battle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the party, and I'm gonna come up here and see if I can pull some of these guys.
For Orthamar!
Alright, our scout's shooting at him. So what we're going to do is we're going down to Grom. Going to lock him onto this guy. And we're going to use Shield Bash.
As you say.
I don't have the strength. I'm here, Orthamar!
Alright, so at this point we're going to move freely on the party. We're just going to try to micromanage our way out. We got an alpha Shield Bash us out. I'm hoping we can jump to the point where we can beat him. I don't want to use a health pot at this point. I'm just going to let... We got 3 archers here.
I'm going to make this quick. You wish.
Alright, yeah, see, we're fine. We're 100% fine at this point. Getting it down.
Let's get started. This should be...
Damn, he was just both. Alright, but he's down.
Bandages! I need bandages!
I failed.
There's another chest we can't really get into. Alright. We got a Genlock, 14 copper, heavy chainmail. Let's see if that's any better than what we have right now. It is not. So we're going to move that to junk. Sorry, see that chest with the lock over there? We can't open that. Alright, so our team's back to full health. And here we go. I'm thinking it's going to save right here.
Yes.
Alright, basically it shows that there's dead Darkspawn. And you think that your brother came through here. And we're about to see that's not the case. There's a dwarf corpse over here. See some ice arrows. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip this guy with those ice arrows. Alright. He's a generic character. But the fact is, we're about to run into a really, really tough battle, and I'm probably gonna burn a couple pots up here. And I like him. I like the archer since he's gonna be range DPS, and he's gonna be most likely one to survive the longest of all of our frontline fighters. I'm kind of waiting for the save thing to go away. We can look at the beautiful lava while we're doing that. So, but it's like he's gonna most likely stay alive the longest and put out the most deep damage here in this battle. I want him to do at least
Turns
as
out
much
the
as
shield is-
possible.
So maybe... Oh,
We're going to be attacked!
Alright, alright, we're gonna attack him first.
as you command.
Attack him.
For honor and glory! Stop right there. You're in trouble now!
Put a potion down in case I get knocked down.
We ought to drag a few ladies.
Where are we at? Mercenary captain. I want this
Get
guy.
started.
Ready.
Let's go to Gom. That guy. You. Want.
Right away.
You keep him entertained.
Die!
Like your opponent.
There we go.
As you wish.
You
Dom over here fighting this mercenary captain by himself. Let's get him down with a shield dash.
As you wish.
And my scout,
Get started.
really messed up right out the gate there.
On it.
I got no shield. See if I can get this guy down.
Right. On it.
Like you see me planning for my scout to be like the end all be all in the battle.
Started. Right.
Dom's about to go down, but I still got the other guy.
This
Dash
should
him
be
again.
enough. Let's get started.
Make one wrong
Gives me
move
2
and I'll
free
slit your
attacks.
throat.
That puts 3 mercenaries, which one's on the
wish.
ballista,
Let's
so
get
we can
started.
take our time with him. Alright, let's go up here and finish this dude off.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
There we go. There is it's a pretty hard battle in the game. Just go ahead and took off dwarven armor. That's just going to be for sale. And a
Is
Duke
that a
and
knight,
Signet
Duke?
ring.
As
Let's...
Alright, what you're supposed to be thinking, since Balin said Trian's going to have you killed here, is that was Trian's signet ring. But in effect, it's not.